everyone, welcome back. My name is Natasha, and let's review Pedernales State Park. Pedernales Falls State Park. Trying to rearrange words in there. So Pedernales Falls State Park is located approximately an hour from Austin. Obviously depends on what part of Austin you're coming from, but it's fairly close, enough to do in a day trip. It is also located very closely to Johnson City, which is where LBJ Ranch is, which is a state park as well as a national historic site, or national park, which goes all into the life and history of Lyndon B. Johnson, one of our presidents and vice president. So if you're interested in either of that, go on out that way. There's barbecue and other options to see out there. The state park itself is considered very popular on its website. I've seen various things talking about getting there early or pre-registering for any sort of reservations, as it can fill up because it is so close to Austin. So if you're interested in going, which I think you should be, make sure to double check. And if you want to camp, make sure to make those reservations beforehand. If you're just going for day use, either get there early, or I think sometimes you can reserve day use passes as well. I'm not as familiar with their exact policies on that, but just know that it can get kind of busy. When I was there, it was not. I went there in February. I've been there before in more of a November, I think it was, time range a couple years ago with my family. At that point in time, we had gone and saw the main Pedernales Falls area, which it's the Pedernales Fall Trail System. The river itself is mostly on like bedrock structure, and at that point in time, there wasn't a whole lot of water, so the falls itself wasn't as obvious or flowing. So your best bet to try to see that is probably in the springtime. The trail system out there is very interesting to see. The part near the Pedernales Fall Trail System has multiple miles of trails and includes the overlook of the pools. Overall, this park has like one trail is like 11 miles, one is 9. There's a lot. There's the shorter ones where you're able to kind of see those big highlights without having to do miles and miles of trails. It is open to horses. So if you have horses, that is one way to see more of the park easier. Otherwise, if you're just hiking it yourself, you might need a week or more to get through everything. But it's really enjoyable to get out there. I'm only going to have the videos right now for the Coyote Crossing, which does not have a ranking in terms of easy to moderate or anything like that, based on their map. I would say probably easy to moderate. If you're not used to any sort of elevation changes, it might be more of a hard. Similar things with the Twin Falls, which I'll also have up there. That one is considered moderate, but depending on your ability and or used to getting out there in elevation changes, if you're coming from somewhere very flat, like the Houston area or something like that, it might be more exertion. It is a great park. It's got lots of hiking if that's your thing. It's got swimming options. If there's water, there's a specific area for swimming and access for that. Again, you can have horses, you can have camping. It's near a national park, which is kind of interesting, as well as some other state parks in the area. So if you wanted to either stop there or go to some other ones, it's a great option. I'll roll some footage here of some of the cool things that I got to see. And if I have the video where I might have footage from it when I went a couple years ago, I'll throw it in here. I don't think I was filming at that point though. So hopefully I'll get back there and I'll get some more of the trails under my belt. But for this part, we just got 2 little ones. But there's plenty of other ones that I knocked out in the same day. I actually hiked both of those trails at the end of the day. So I had already done probably 9 miles, and with those, I got to my 10 miles. So I was a bit tired when doing it, but it was a great time. And I hope you take a look and see what those trails look like. Come on back for the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.